If you wanted to get into Foley work and stuff like that, how would you advise doing it, going about it?
These are difficult times in our industry, but I think that there are times which are not as bad as the music business. So it's a pretty good place to go. Foley is something that's needed, and it's something that all TV companies, all production companies fail to address as a requirement. I think this is what you see. What I would have done 4 or 5 years ago, or 3 years ago even, is I would say you go find people a company that specializes in Foley, like Hackenbacker, Universal Sound, 10 other places that I could mention, and say, I want to work for you. And you go and do work experience and all that sort of stuff and make yourself invaluable. At Pinewood, the 2 guys that run our Foley departments, we got 2 studios, and well, we actually have 3 guys, and all 3 of them, just a couple of years ago, were runners. So they were just guys that had the passion for this. Mm-hmm. And Glenn Gathard, who 2 years ago was still a runner, has just done he did Harry Potter and 7. He's doing he did Pirates of the Caribbean. So he's doing all these really big films because he found himself in a situation to do that, but basically by A, being talented, B, by begging. How you get in the door is very difficult right now because there's a lot of people in front of you. My guess is it's just like doing all the effects. You find yourself a film student, find yourself something. Somewhere out there is a film student at Plymouth who's doing a movie, who doesn't know that Foley would make their film better. And you find that person. I mean, you're a musician, you play in a band. What do you play?
I play guitar.
You play guitar. Yeah. And how do you get in a band?
Sorry? How
do you get in a band? You go to one of the musicians?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's the same kind of thing. Yeah. You gotta go hit filmmakers. Mm-hmm. Let me do your movie. I've got all the tools that I need at Deep Blue Sound, and let me do your film.
So you get yourself credit it on your CV so that you can show people what you've done.
Yeah. And also, in the process of doing it, you're going to learn mountains more than you'll learn from a book. The thing that, as the people who I've trained up over the years, and especially my children, who are all in their 20s, they say that I've completely ruined their ability to watch a movie because they now can't watch a film without going, oh, that Foley is really weird, or God, that Foley is fantastic, or those kinds of things. So be mindful of the fact that when it stops, what does Tony Platt say? Is that when it stops being your hobby and starts to be your profession, your perception of all of the stuff that you then come into contact with is going to change.
Yeah.
And if you love movies, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to love working in movies. So that's phenomenal. But for me, it's I've always liked this stuff. I think it's great. Particularly the Foley things. I get really lost in that.